welcome back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I'm excited for today's pick a card. Today we are talking about who is coming for your heart, okay? In love, who really wants you and is going to be putting in that work to pursue you. We'll see their love offer. We'll see, where will it go, all that good stuff. And yeah, that is our topic today. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. Other than that, you can pause the video if you need more time with the piles. You can always pick more than one pile as well for all of my readings. For group 1, we have the Tourmalated Quartz, and we'll be using the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot. For group 2, we have the Red Jasper, and we'll be using the Arcanum Tarot for group 2. For group 3, we have the Tiger's Eye, and we'll be using the Lovely Ladies Tarot for group 3. And for group 4, we have the Finchonite. And we'll be using the Xmas Elf Tarot for group 4. So go ahead, pause the video if you need more time, and we're just going to jump right into it. All right, if you chose group 1 with the Tourmalated Quartz and the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot, this is your reading, tapping in to see who is coming for your heart in love, who really wants you, what is their love offer, where will it go, all that good stuff. Spirit, for group 1 with the Tourmalated Quartz, please show us who is coming for their heart, who really wants group 1 in love. Who is this? Okay, so right away, this feels like a very hands-on person. This feels like a jack of all trades. This feels like someone who's very passionate. This feels like someone who has different side hustles. This person isn't afraid to work. They're not afraid of hard work. This person is very dedicated. So I feel like this is the kind of person that you would be inspired by and you would want to be close to and really have on your team or build a family with. We got the Revolutionist. So this is likely someone who's passionate about evolution and change, passionate about government, passionate about the different things that are going on. This person is well aware of it. This is likely someone who's very well educated and knows what's going on, even on a state-to-state level, even in states that they don't live in or regions they don't live in. This person likely knows a bit about what's going on in other countries as well. So right away tapping in, this person feels very smart. They feel like a revolutionist, someone who's passionate about making change. We also got the Coach here. So this person, they could be a coach. This is one of their side hustles, one of their hobbies, or it could be their job. This is someone who, they could be a coach for a soccer team, a volleyball team. They could be like even a mentor, someone who cares for other people, someone who invests in other people, and it's very important to them to be someone who other people can come to. This is definitely giving leader. We have the Creator here as well. So this person, it seems like they're into the esoteric. They definitely have a spiritual side. That creative energy taps them into higher sources. This person likely has their own spiritual practice, or they could follow a religion. I just heard Taoism, very specific. So, Taoism, Buddhism, really any religion, because there's so many. So it feels like this person is definitely dedicated to their connection with source, even if it's through their own meditation, even if it's through their own channeling of source. Now we got the madman that came out here. So, I ain't gonna lie, this person, they may be hearing the voices in their head. I don't feel like it's in a bad way, especially seeing all these different things that this person is involved in, but it just kind of feels like tapping into their energy, they have this sense of too little time. This is someone who's always walking quickly, or someone who always looks like they have something on their mind. The person who's aiming for your heart is someone who typically wouldn't kind of traditionally slow down for romance. romance. So I'm very excited to get into the romantic aspects and see like, okay, well, what is their love offer and all that good stuff? Because this seems like the kind of person where it's like, okay, they seem more concerned with humanity or making a change in this life. So we got the barber. That could be their day job. They could be someone who cuts hair, someone who cuts their own hair, someone who cuts hair for friends and family. We got the blacksmith. That could also be their job. They can be into like welding or a profession like that, a profession that's hands-on. Typically when this card comes out, it indicates someone who's a DIYer as well, someone who is in construction or someone who is willing to build their own home or build like kind of modifications to their home. So like maybe a deck or a barn out back or, you know, different modifications within the home. This person is handy. This person is hands-on, and they likely have more of that kind of masculine hands-on kind of job. Even the barber is like kind of a masculine dominated space. And then we got the musician here. So this person may play guitar, may play piano, they may play really any instrument on the side as well. It seems like they have a good mix of like masculine and feminine, a good mix of logic and structure and creativity, because we have, for creativity, we have the creator, the musician, the revolutionist, even the barber, the madman is definitely more right brain. And then we have all these other aspects that are more solid, like the blacksmith, the coach, etc. All right, Spirit, tell us more about this connection. Where is this connection going to lead? What is this connection? What is the love offer? Ooh, you know, this feels like a major breakthrough for you, Group 1. This could be what you've been asking for. It seems like you're working really hard to get here as well. There's such a strong energy of you. Yeah, that's exactly it. We got the expectations card that just came out. So it's kind of like you have high expectations and you will not be convinced otherwise. Like when you tell people of what you're looking for in a relationship, they may tell you, okay, you're never going to achieve that. Or they may tell you like, well, you got to change this and this and this about you to have that. And it's like, no, I know that I can have it exactly as I am. Of course, there's always room to grow and there's always things that, you know, can be improved on, but that's not going to keep me from a romantic relationship with someone that I'm destined to be with. So the expectation cards, it says having very high ideals or unreasonable requirements. It says a dreamer and fantasies. So you could be a dreamer, someone who daydreams a lot, and you could be someone who does surrender to fantasies. You may have the kind of mind that is very visual and very immersive to where you can live a whole day where you're going through the motions and you're working and everything, but you're kind of like also in another place, you know, up there. And people just don't get it. But if you can see it, when spirit, the universe puts that in your mind, it's for a reason, and it's because it is possible. So I don't feel like you're surrendering to people telling you, oh, you're not going to get it, or to quit trying. I feel like you're determined to get there. We have breaking free and distance. So I feel like this is kind of long game here. You've always wanted someone, or you've grown to want someone who has both. Okay, maybe you've dated the logical person who has like the good career, and someone who, you know, maybe even works in finance or with numbers, or someone who just has a respectable career that most people would say, okay, yeah, that's a good job. Like maybe a doctor or someone in, you know, the healthcare industry and other aspects. And then you've also dated someone who's a super creative, you know, and doesn't have like really any structure. And it's like, okay, but I need something in the middle. So I feel like you're on the right path, Group 1. Right away, I'm getting a strong, overwhelming energy of spirit wanting you to know that you're on the right path, and also that you're not asking for too much. You may just be asking the wrong people. Even when it comes to friends, I wouldn't share your hopes and dreams with them, because they're just not going to get it. They're not going to get it. Breaking free, it says getting out of a situation or being on your own, freedom and independence. Distance, it says challenges that create space between you two, the long haul, and out of touch. So yeah, I feel like people are seeing you as if you're out of touch, but really it's like they're not tapped into the reality that you're seeing or the vision that spirit gave you at all. And I don't particularly feel like it's far away. We'll get that from the tarot next. But I don't feel like it's far away. I just feel like the path to get there is difficult. Now, what you're moving towards, we got endless love. We got timeless elegance. We have free flight. It's like the perfect balance of a relationship, and also just perfect for you and your personality. You could be someone who's like an enigma, who needs someone who's, on top of you, that loves you, but not literally, not always. You need to be able to free fly and have your own, thoughts, beliefs, dreams, and wishes without feeling like constrained by a relationship. But at the same time, you do want to have a deep, close relationship with your partner. So it's kind of like you're looking for the one. Free flight. It says giving each other space to grow individually, releasing, and what does it say? Breathing and clear. So yeah, you need clarity, you need space, you need time to create as well, I'm hearing. Timeless elegance, it says you're beautiful to someone who loves you. Period, Pooh. Spirit coming in with that confirmation, because I feel like you may have people who just don't get it. It's like you can, talk until you're blue in the face and they just will not agree. That's another thing. Sometimes people just don't agree because they just don't want to agree with you. So watch out for that. Whenever you start giving people like like multiple examples and they're still just like, no, no, no. Honestly, just release that. Release the need to make them understand, because some people are just committed to misunderstanding you. So that could be the thing. But maybe it's time for a revamp. Maybe it's time for a rebranding as well, a revamping of your friendships and disconnecting from people who are, so judgmental. We have endless love. It says this could be the one that you've waited for to love forever. I don't even know if this card has ever come out for me from this deck. It says engage, wedding, and commitment. If it has, I would say maybe once, but I don't remember this card ever coming out of this deck. It's very, very special. And even at the bottom of the card, it says this could be the one you've waited for to love forever. So it's kind of like that's exactly what I'm feeling for you. So this is where you're headed. We got radiant love, celebration, and keep pedaling. That is a confirmation, if I've ever seen it, of Spirit telling you that you are going to get to your desired end goal. So whatever you're manifesting, no matter how ridiculous, now I'm hearing Ridiculous by Ariana Grande. I'm pretty sure that song is unreleased, actually, but I'm hearing that. So what you want could be, totally ridiculous and Venusian. You could have a lot of Venus energy in your chart, like a Libra rising or moon, or Taurus rising or moon, or Taurus in your Venus, Libra in your Venus. Any of those planets are just going to amplify Venus, and she loves to or Neptune, so maybe Pisces as well, and in any of those placements. That kind of energy specifically in those placements can make you someone who goes more with what you're feeling inside, even your own intuition, or maybe even in the Mars placement having Pisces, Libra, or Taurus. So just blame it on your chart and keep pedaling. Keep pedaling, it says, moving ahead despite any obstacles that are arising, venture, exploration, and foraging. So Spirit's like, keep going forward. You're getting to your end goal. Let them worry about getting to their end goal. And we'll see in the end, not who has the laugh, but we'll see in the end who really got the life they wanted. And I'm feeling like it'll be you. Radiant love. It says you create positivity and warmth together, happy, open, and optimistic. So that's what I see you walking towards. This person that is aiming for your heart, it feels like they're aiming in a spiritual kind of way. Getting an image of literally like an arrow being pulled back. It's like they're sending you their energy, sending you their images, I'm also hearing. So you could be seeing visions or having some dream space kind of activity to do with this. Celebration, it says taking the time to appreciate the good things, happy days, and partying. So celebration, that would be like 3 of Cups in tarot, where it's all about enjoying life, reaping your rewards, having destiny align and support you. All that good stuff. So let's see what the tarot has to say. All right. What else can you tell us here? So I can pretty much see where it will go. This is like the one, like the one that you'll likely settle down with for life. This is your for lifer. Even the Freedom card coming out from this deck, this is the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot, and the whole major arcana are all different. And you got the Freedom card that came out of this deck, which came out quite a bit in the second oracle we were using, but it came up reversed. So Spirit's kind of saying, all right, freedom reversed, Queen of Wands reversed. You getting to this connection is really just about you breaking free from the people, places, and things that are currently holding you back. That will naturally lead you to love. And honestly, I don't feel like you have to look for this person. I don't feel like you have to manifest this person, and vice versa. I don't feel like this person has to look for you or manifest you either. Spirit is so clearly leading the two of you together. This is like one of those larger than life manifestations where you can set intention for it every here and there, but it really isn't really necessary in the grander scheme. It's destined. It's meant to happen. It's going to happen regardless. You could literally just like, you can totally just noodle out and focus on whatever you want to focus on in life and still get to your end goal. It's just a matter of time, whether it'll happen sooner or later. We have the 10 of Wands and the Ace of Wands here. So that is a cycle closing and a cycle opening. 10 of Wands is like cycle completion, finally being able to release the burdens, the people, the places that have kept you stuck in karmic cycles, the situations, finally being able to release that, put that down and say goodbye to certain things. And then Ace of Wands, creating something new. So Spirit is likely leading you to creativity. Creativity could even be how you meet, especially with the Musician card coming up from the first deck. If you have any talent that has overlap to the entertainment industry, that could be one of the ways that you guys end up meeting. And then look at this, we got the 3 of Cups card that did end up coming out. I was saying that's like the celebration card in the tarot, so spirit doubled down on that. You know, 3 of Cups, success, destiny, the fates coming together to help you, to bless you, you getting to your desired end goal. This is so larger than life. This is so much more than like, okay, who's coming by, interested, you know, doing their big one, coming towards you. This is like something way, way bigger. And then we have the reclamation card that has come up. So I can see Spirit calling you to recall your power and also just to pivot into the new version of you as well. Because I was getting some energy of like maybe a new aesthetic, time for a revamp, time for a rebranding, I was saying. So if you're kind of feeling like, I do not have the same beliefs that I did even yesterday, weeks ago, months ago, I'm feeling totally different. I'm feeling like making this crazy shift, crazy risk, taking this, you know, crazy change idea and running with it. I would say go for it, do it. You literally only live one life. Like you know, it's like all we have is the now. You know, tomorrow is not promised. Thought another one flipped over. It was just this one. The Queen of Cups, very abundant. So yeah, Queen of Cups is like spousal energy, particularly wife energy. So I do see you getting, yeah. And then we have the Monarch showing up reversed. So for you, group 1, you may desire to be a wife, but not a mother. Or you may desire to be in a long-term committed, dedicated relationship, but not be the leader of other people, like your partner even included. That could not be your dream. You know, you could be someone who, we have the Witch here that has come up in the Nymph of Swords. You could be someone who's more dedicated to the occult, more dedicated to figuring yourself out spiritually. You could feel like you have a spiritual purpose or something to pursue to that effect in this life. That could be more important to you. And maybe that's just in this era, you know. So perhaps that has been the thing that has opposed you to marriage, or maybe you're not opposed to marriage, but you just don't want to immediately start, you know, oh, you don't want to open the doors on the baby making factory. We have the Nymph of Swords, which is all about communication, advocacy, settling old scores, I just heard. So this could be your era where you're more focused on being the best version of yourself, like it's me versus me energy. And I don't want to worry about anyone else. You know, I'm welcome to some happy additions in my life. Friends that don't drain me and vamp off of me. Family that doesn't drain me and vamp off of me. Maybe that is the drain. We were getting a lot in the beginning that there's some things you're being called to break free from. And same thing with your relationship. You're not trying to trade one source of, you know, being a drain for another. It seems like you're more wanting to expand, and with that witch energy, tap into your personal power. Spirit, what else can you tell us for group 1? I did not expect this reading to be so deep like this. I really just expected this to be more lighthearted, like, okay, who is aiming for your heart? Who is feeling you? Who is seeing you and interested? But you're just so much more than that. What you have going on right now is just so much more than like who's interested. You could have multiple people interested, and you could already know that. We got the expectation card at the bottom of the deck again. You know, we keep seeing these words repeated. All right. So we have the official person, number 22. And then we have number 4, courtship. 22 does break down to a 4. So we got some repeating 4 energy and some repeating 2 energy. There's an official person that you're waiting for, and an official person that you're building yourself to be. And that seems to be your focus right now. So you know what? There are other people, I really do feel, who are aiming for your heart and who are interested and who are willing to take action towards you. However, it does very much so seem like you already know what you want, and you're aiming for like the tippity top, the 1%, like and it's not even like what society would say is the 1%. You may not even be interested in that. It's like your version of 1%. And in the meantime, so Spirit is coming through with another message here. If you have been receiving a lot of signs and signals and omens that are kind of eerie, so, you know, seeing crows, having a bird fly into your window, seeing a past, you know, animal, anything that would be considered kind of like a bad omen. We have the thief and message of concern here. So Spirit is making you aware that there is someone who is trying to either siphon your energy, someone who may be planning something negatively, someone who could even be doing like spell work against you. I'm not a super like, ooh, who are your ops and spiritual warfare kind of person, so I'm not just saying that. Like it is coming up strongly as an actual thing that's coming for you. Coming through for you. So yeah, I would take heed to that, and this may be a good time to go ahead and go ghost. And it's going to feel weird at first when people can't access you. They could also start to spiral, but we got the coffin card, and one thing I could definitely see is there's a huge ending that's happening as well as a big new beginning for you. So I would say if you're getting those omens, if you're not, unless you're feeling like a bad, you know, energy and you're picking up on this somehow, I would say, you know, it's one of those, it doesn't apply, let it fly. But that is a way that you can end this, you know, starve it out. That is how you get people and things out of your life, by literally starving them. You're wondering why you keep going back to this bar. Literally hide your keys for yourself, or put them in a box that doesn't open until a certain time. You know, do whatever you have to do to make it, like literally starve it out. You just don't go. When this person contacts you, you know, you block them, or you put their messages on silence, or you send them to a inbox that you're not going to see, or you change your number, or you literally just don't respond. You do not engage regardless of what they're saying, because when people don't get their way, they tend to spiral. So just expect that, try to accept that, and just move accordingly to the endings that you know you're supposed to be, you know, moving from, because they're only going to hold you back. That's what I got for you, group 1. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that's where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 2 with the Red Jasper and the Arcanum Tarot, this is your reading, tapping in to see who is aiming for your heart and love, who really wants you. Their love offer, where will it go? How will they pursue you? Spirit for group 2, please show us who this is. Who is aiming for their heart? Okay, so right away we got the spy card. So this could be someone who is watching you, whether that's online or on social media. This could be someone you've even met one time. We have the chef card that came out. So I'm hearing, can I cook for you, or can you cook for me? That could be something you bonded on with this person, or you could have met them at a grocery store, or if you're, you know, meeting this person in the near future, that could be where you're meeting. And the first time that you're talking, that could be a talking point. You know, they could be looking at your grocery cart, and you could be looking at theirs, and they could be like, what are you about to make? You know, that stuff that you got in your cart looks good, something like that. It seems like this person wants you very, very bad. Now, this is a deck that does give us like, okay, you know, their job and what kind of person it is. So, you know, it doesn't have to be so literal, but we got the waiter card here as well. So this person, if they're a literal waitress or a waiter, okay, that would make perfect sense. But especially with the other cards that are coming out, like the spy, the chef, and the waiter, it just seems like this person is like kind of like a little lapdog in your energy, just waiting to do anything for you. This could be someone you pop a tire at the side of the road, they're willing to come see you. This feels like someone who wants you very badly, group 2. This feels like someone who is in your energy and has been in your energy. You know the vibe this kind of gives me? This kind of gives me the vibe of that person in your DM where it's like, they're basically kind of talking to themselves, sending you multiple messages like, you know, hey, what are you doing? Or commenting on your story, whatever you post. It seems like, you know, that person that's always in your energy. But at the same time, I feel like they're aware that maybe you don't completely feel the vibe, or, you know, maybe they're still trying to send signs and signals and hints versus like being full on with it, because we have the spy card there. So something about their energy still very much so feels concealed. Something about them feels like they know that they kind of have to not do too much or spook you so that you don't end up like maybe blocking them or taking like some sort of finite action that would work out of their favor. Spirit. I just heard lost soul, and then I just heard looking for a home. Oh my God, that is so freaky. You guys, I like never use this deck. I swear to God, what the hell is happening? The card on the bottom is the lost soul card. I didn't even know this card was in this deck. This is like the 3rd time I've even used this deck. I'm so shook right now. I am so shook. As soon as I said that, all of a sudden these cards are flipping over. That is freaky. You know, and this is why I love tarot. People are like, why are you so obsessed? Why do you have so many decks? Because, bruh, the channeling just be too potent. It be too spot on. I can't help it. So yeah, I was kind of feeling that. Like this person, they already felt kind of very desperate in your energy, very just determined to have you. But I feel like a part of that is them just wanting a home, not wanting a home. But I don't mean this in like the negative way where it's like, oh, it's getting cold for the winter. Watch out. You know, you got these people out here looking for a home. I don't feel like that in a literal sense at all. I feel that in a very like sympathetic sense where it's like, you know, this could be someone who's been in the foster care system, or this could be someone who's estranged from their parents, or this could be someone who lives in a city or state where they don't have any friends or where they're new to, you know, this could be someone who has a small social circle or is more introverted or just hasn't had the perfect kind of situation aligned for them. As I'm just picking up the deck, we got the star card here at the bottom of the deck. So you know, the star card is about wish fulfillment and divine timing. So you could have one of those moments, group 2, where someone who you literally didn't see before is now very much so visible to you. I've seen that happen with people where it's like, I never noticed this person, but they've always been in my orbit. I never looked at them that way. And then one day I was just like, hold on, this person is kind of fine. What is going on? Or hold on. I'm all of a sudden I'm feeling something here. So sometimes spirit does kind of have this delayed release of certain connections that won't even be visible. Sometimes literally, sometimes spiritually, where you just don't make any connection in your head or in your heart that they're, you know, someone significant to you until the time is right. So this could very much so be a situation like that. Now we did have the stranger card that came up here as well. So this isn't someone you know for all of you. For some of you, this is someone you still don't know yet. And I would say that's more of a message for those of you who are like already with the like, I do not spirit. You already know why you playing right now. I already told you, I do not want anyone of the past. I feel like that spirit coming through to say, don't worry. It's going to be all right. This is someone you don't know. For those of you in that position, or for those of you who just, you really don't think of anyone at the top of your head, like, I don't feel like I have anyone like that in your energy. Well, it could be revealed as we were just talking about, but for some of you, it is genuinely someone you don't know. We have the courier We have the soldier here. This could be someone who is a vet, or this could be someone who is active. This could also be a mail courier or someone who does a job that has to do with delivery. We have the researcher here, which I already got, you know, tapping into that spy energy. This person is very obsessed with you. They can't stop thinking about you, and they really do feel like you're the solution to all of their problems. Like, this person feels convinced already that you are the person of their dreams, that you're their, you know, perfect divinely guided partner, that it's meant to be, all that good stuff. And then we have the musician here. So for some of you, this could even be someone who's famous and well-known, and someone who kind of has like a sadness in their eyes. I know one of my personal friends actually ended up meeting someone that she has always looked up to. And this person is huge, really, really big. And she ended up invited to this event that he was going to be at. It was like a private event, and da-da-da. She ended up seeing him. And she was like, he had such a sadness in his eyes when I saw him. And in that moment, I felt like, anyways, that's like kind of another story. I'm not even going to get into that because there's a musician showing up here. I don't want your story to be influenced by her story. But the point is, this could be someone who's well known, and someone who kind of has a similar kind of sadness that you can see even if you've never seen this person in person. But they could also be a musician on a local level. All right. So Spirit, tell us the nature of this connection. What is their love offer, or where would this go? What is the significance here of this connection, this person aiming for their heart? Wow. So there could be an energy of you starting a family with this person. I'm also seeing like success in business. I'm also seeing success in career. We do have the power play card here. So there's definitely like some sort of imbalance in power. We already got that this person could have some fame or notoriety. That would make sense to me. But also you could be the person in power, especially if this person is like really more in that lost soul energy, and they don't have the same support, or they don't have the same drive, or just not the same destiny. The truth is, you know, not everyone's destiny is love and light, you know, rainbows and success. A lot of people have to go through it. So, you know, you could be the one that's up at this time, and you guys could end up kind of branching out even further, becoming even better together. But it could take a sacrifice, you know, for you to do that. And I think the sacrifice would be more of the ego, because I'm not picking up on an actual sacrifice here, but we'll get that from the tarot to see if there would be anything like that. Power play, it says wanting to dominate or control the relationship, insecurity and influence. So, you know, you could be kind of feeling your own hype right now, really not wanting to shoot down. I mean, to be fair, who does? Like, I would never recommend one of my besties to be like, yeah, give this person a chance. You know what I mean? So it's like, we're really going to have to see, really going to have to lock in with Spirit and see what Spirit's going to, you know, show us as far as destiny and how things are going to like play out super magically, because I'm very curious to see how that star energy will unfold. But I am picking that up, so it could be on your end or on their end. Ultimately, Spirit is saying that this is true love, and also some purpose that would be pursued in this relationship. We got the fluttering heart, so you'd feel the butterflies, you'd feel the love. Sorry, there was a loud noise that scared me. I had to check and see what it was. But yeah, honestly, I kind of forgot what I was talking about. Oh, I know what we're talking about. So we got the fluttering heart. So there's that energy of, you know, having the butterflies, feeling all the romance with this person. We got adventures coming out. So stepping into new territories, having new experiences. And we have the leap forward, talking about growth and progress. So this is really a trust the process kind of moment. Fluttering heart, it says enjoying the romance and deciding if you want more. So Spirit's like, all right, well, how about this? Just give it a chance. Just give it an opportunity, especially if you have a, you know, you've had a like a give it to God or it's above me now moment where you're just like, okay, Spirit, take the wheel, show me how good it can get. If you've affirmed anything like that or requested anything like that, or just said, okay, Spirit, send me my highest love. I feel like this is Spirit sending you your highest love. It says sweet. In the future, we have adventures here. It says having new experiences, making new friends, travel, change, and plans. So I see expansion in this relationship. I see things changing for you, your destiny changing in a positive way. We got the leap forward. That's progress. It says, seize this moment and let yourself be loved fully. So what I'm getting consistently is this is an opportunity to be loved full on, fully, in that, even obsessed kind of way that you've been wanting or craving. It says movement, speed, and progress. So a lot of these are talking about progress, moving forward, success. So it would definitely be worth the risk. And honestly, I feel like the risk is just an illusion. It's based on, how you've kind of built yourself up to be, or what you have decided that you want. But Spirit is trying to show you so much more. So we got nurture growth. It says attend to your bond with love and patience, trust, support, and playfulness. And we got harmony. It says being in tune with each other and getting along. Cooperation, good rapport, and easygoing. And we got the family here on this card. So again, opportunity to expand your family through this connection. All right, Spirit. So for group 2, how are things going to move forward? Where will it go? What's going to happen? I feel like Spirit telling you to take that time now. Take that time now to decide what you want and release. We also have the 8 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So Spirit is saying it's fine for those of you who are hustlers, hard workers, those of you who are worried more about finance. It's fine for you to focus on that right now and allow that to be your focus. But make some time to set intention, even if it's pausing this video right now and setting that intention, to let Spirit know, okay, 4 of Swords, let me take this time to reflect on what I've been able to manifest on my own. And let me actually set some intention for something new, for a new manifestation. So 4 of Swords, let me sit, let me reflect, let me speak from the heart, let me honestly communicate with Spirit. And Magician card manifest something, Page of Wands, new. Something new that will excite me, that I can be passionate about. And let me consciously release Ace of Pentacles reverse, whatever I already kind of have my mind set on, whatever I already feel like I want, or whatever I've been chasing up into this point, and let Spirit surprise me. If you can make a list of affirmations that you can hang up or repeat every morning or before you go to sleep, that would be really good, and base them around surprise and the universe and external forces helping you versus you always having to be the hard worker. Now we got the 2 of Swords reversed, so ironically you will receive the ultimate illumination through letting go. And I feel like that is the illumination in itself, that, oh, okay, I get it now. This is what needed to happen for me to manifest that feeling. Because you have a feeling and you already know what you want, but feelings don't always properly convert to words. So it can be hard to manifest something when you don't have the proper words for it, when it's more like a feeling and an experience that you want to have. So Spirit's like, okay, drop the words then. Let me have it. Tap in. You could even spend 5 minutes just sitting in the energy that you want to manifest. Imagine, what would it feel like if I had XYZ, and say, Spirit, send me this. And then sit, silence, and just feel the feeling and allow Spirit to send you the physical manifestation of that feeling. If it cannot be expressed through words, or if it's like, okay, I've manifested people that have certain things that I've asked for, but they're still wrong. And it's like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I feel like it's just because maybe it can't be sent through like our language. It's not nearly expansive enough to cover all the feelings and experiences of the universe. So let's just drop the words then. 6 of Swords reverse. Let's drop the words. Let's drop the plans that we already have. And it can be very nerve-wracking, especially for people who are very busy, booked, people who are very ambitious and action-oriented. This can totally feel like you're going against your nature. And to a degree, it may be going against your nature. But I feel Spirit really saying this is going to come together when you surrender and allow me to bring it to you. Otherwise, you'll just end up investing in different people or having different people come along and try to make them into you or try to see them as what you really want to feel or what you really asked for. But at the end of the day, you'll kind of keep finding out that they're not. So it's like, all right, just let spirit like literally bring it in and make the decision above, or before it happens with this Ace of Pentacles reversed, so that when it comes in, you're not fighting it. And you can see it all the way through. We got the Sun reversed and the Three of Wands reversed. So not gonna lie, that is a clear sign to stop, drop, and pivot to a different direction. That would be a clear sign. We got the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck that you're a master manifester. That could even be like your human design, like a manifester, someone who has a lot of energy, and that is your, purpose. That is your jam. We got the Magician that came out, pure manifestation and transmutation energy. So if that is your purpose or if that is your energy, it can be very dysregulating to go against that and do something different. But for love specifically, for you, I am seeing it is requiring something different. So this is going to come together through you giving it to Spirit. And Spirit's like more so focused, on that Eight of Pentacles we had before at the bottom of the deck, on career or on getting your financial stability together, the best you can. We have the House card, we have the Child, and we have the Pathway. So Spirit could be calling you to get your house in order. This could be like a spring cleaning energy in a literal kind of way, but this could also be a sign of moving. This could be a sign of getting your own house, not waiting to be married to do so or in a relationship to do so. This could be a call to expand on your own and allow Spirit to bring everything together for you. We got the Pathway card, strong 11-11 energy, some monarch butterflies on this card. That could be significant to you in some way. But with the Pathway, that is following the path till you reach the light at the end of the tunnel. So it's like not about creating a path, but it's just about literally walking on the path that has already been created. So I feel like it's an anomaly. Spirit is calling you to do or maybe even be someone that is totally different than you've been up until this point. And we have the Child card here, which is all of what the Sun card is about, like being in a child, allowing the universe to provide for you, tapping into your inner child, allowing the powers that be to reign and to organize things for you. And I really do feel that things are going to work out in your best favor. This could also be a call to do some inner child work or inner child healing, tapping into your creativity. That's more for nothing versus financial stability. So it seems like you're really good with manifesting, but perhaps Spirit is also calling you to tap into your creative energy and your inner child kind of way, where it's more about fulfillment versus a means to an end. Tapping into your inner child will also drastically change your perspective and help you see your blind spots and things you haven't been seeing before. So that could be why Spirit is calling you to do that. We have Ascending the Mountain. It says keep going forward. So Spirit is on your side. Spirit is at your side, motivating you, pushing you forward. And that's what I got for you today, Group 2. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose Group 3 with the Tiger's Eye and the Lovely Ladies Tarot, this is your reading. Tapping in to see who is aiming for your heart and love, who really wants you, what is their love offer, where will it go, all that good stuff. Who is really putting in that work to have you, Spirit? For Group 3 with the Tiger's Eye, please show us who is aiming for their heart and love. Who really wants Group 3? Who is aiming for a chance with Group 3? Okay, so right away I get a strong traditionalist energy. This is someone who's very hands-on. First card out, we got our DIY card. We got the blacksmith. This is someone who may work in construction. This is someone who may see projects through start to finish, things that are hands-on. So right away I'm getting a traditional hands-on masculine energy. Someone who's DIY, even if this is a feminine or someone who identifies like, okay, I'm a woman, but this is someone who still loves to get into their creativity bag, their DIY bag. I know I love to. I love home improvement projects. I love set building. I used to do that when I was in school, the different plays and things like that. I would always volunteer to build the sets. I used to volunteer a lot for Habitat for Humanity. I just love building stuff. I don't know why, and I'm a whole woman out here, and typically that's associated with masculine energy, but I just love it. So even if this person is like me and this is something that they love to do, but in an energetic sense, they are feminine or identify as feminine, definitely someone who is hands-on, someone who likes to take action, someone who will wake up early in the morning with the coffee at your bedside, like, you ready to get started on that Saturday morning project? You were just saying you wanted to change the backsplash in the kitchen, so let's get to it. I went to Home Depot already, okay? I was at Home Depot at 6 a.m. It is 8 a.m. now. Let's get to it. Let's do this project. Or at least that's what they're about to do. So this is someone who's very much so on top of it, someone who's really handsy as well. Now, with all that being said, we got the Lover card here. So this person is traditionally a lover, someone who wants to be in a relationship, someone who is more traditional in that way, someone who seeks that traditional masculine and feminine polarity. It really feels like someone who wants to be with someone who wants to be in a relationship, someone who does long-term relationships, not really a short-term fly-by-the-night kind of person, someone who's really dedicated and wants to go the full way. So that is their jam. That is what they're looking for. Now we got the Farmer here, bringing us back to that traditional energy. This person could be, or that hands-on energy rather, this person could be into homesteading. This person could have chickens. They could have a small farm, like a family farm. And now I'm hearing canning, so that could be something that they're into. Yeah, I'm seeing, like, how people have those basements or those big storage rooms, and they have those big shelves, those 3-layer, Decker shelves, and they got, all their different canned goods, or even people who do a lot of couponing will have these, and they got their Tide, and they got their 10,000 bottles of toothpaste and all that, that stuff. I'm seeing that now. So Spirit is showing me that this is a homemaker. This is someone who makes homes or works in construction, or someone who values being in the home, someone who values being self-sufficient and who is hands-on. So if that sounds up your alley, or Spirit has been leading you to any of these things, canning, planning, DIY, even relationship, I would say that this is likely going to be something pretty big for you. And then we got the Bard here. So this person, they love to host, they love to entertain. A Bard is, essentially an entertainer, someone who likes to play music, or someone who likes to entertain and have other people around. So that could be their jam, hosting parties, having people over, entertaining, telling stories. Yeah, now I'm seeing like camping by the fire as well. Spirit, who is this? And like telling stories around the fire. We have the chef. They even like to cook. Okay, listen, group 3, if you're not going to take them, I will. This person is giving full package. We got the chef here, so they like to cook. Honestly, being this person's wife or husband, being this person's partner, I really feel like you wouldn't have to worry about anything, because that is just who they are. They're someone who is just very hands-on and active. That's just who they are. So it's like you benefit from that. They always got a new drink concoction. They always got a new appetizer for you to try. They always, have a story or a tale to tell you to keep you entertained. And also, I just feel like this person is entertaining in general. You might come home and this person is like just doing something completely random yet entertaining. And all the things that come with this person, you would just benefit from so much, them being a farmer, not having to, pay for, grocery store type of stuff, and also not having to worry about any extra additional chemicals or anything like that. So great. So many benefits. I mean, come on. It's the blacksmith for me. Like someone who can trick your house out so you don't have to pay thousands of dollars, and someone who will take those projects on their own. It's that for me. That's enough for me. I'm like already sold. And then you add the lover on top of it. It's like, what more could you ask for? So you may be manifesting a life partner at this time, group 3. Let's keep going. So Spirit, where will this go? What is the nature of this relationship? What will this be all about? was just wondering that too. We got the first blush card that just came out, and I was just wondering, like, I wonder if this is someone they know or not, and I was going to pull that from the tarot to see. And the first blush kind of talks about like something new. So this could be someone who's in your energy, who's making you blush, feel the butterflies for the first time. But typically this is about someone who is new. So let's see. Ooh, this is what I see for you. So a big closing energy. And then we got tenderness and first blush. So a big walking into something much more long lasting, or what you've been trying to manifest. We got stay strong. It says fight for love, but choose your battles wisely. So something so strong coming through as a message for you, group 3, is Spirit is trying to tell you there are people who are siphoning your energy, who are getting you into arguments, or who are making you want to fight for their love, but you got to choose those battles wisely. They may not be the person worth fighting for. We have breaking free. It says getting out of a situation or being on your own for now. Freedom and independence. So it seems like Spirit may be calling you out of a situationship, out of a relationship, out of something where someone hasn't been able to see your value, or they're just stuck in their own ways and just not willing to give you what it is you'd be looking for. We got first blush and tenderness. First blush, it says soft whispers of affection making love bloom. It says gentle, romance, and tender. And then we actually got the tenderness card that came out, doubling down on that tender aspect where this person is very soft and tender and warm with you. They're not too hard on you. It says having a gentle spirit and being able to care deeply. So I really feel like that's your energy, and you've been trying to manifest someone in your life, group 3, who matches that energy. Someone who is also gentle, someone with a tender spirit. But you may have been trying to manifest like a balance, like someone who's tender and gentle, but someone who's not completely in their feminine energy, someone who still has a good amount of masculine energy. That could be the thing you're looking for, like a balance. It says the real deal and a good match. So the nature of this connection, group 3, is that this is someone who would be very tender with you, someone who is wife or husband or long-term partner material. And we have love song and exploring. So I feel like, especially with this exploring energy, this person is likely different from anyone you've dated. This person may not be your usual type. I don't know why I was so drawn to this guy on the Stay Strong card in the gym. You could have a gym crush right now, or you could be drawn to like a toxic masculinity or a hyper masculinity that ends up disregarding the feminine or overriding the feminine completely, even on an energetic level, where it's like, okay, yeah, there may be a hard worker, but they could be completely selfish and not a lover, not generous at all. It could be that. So Spirit is trying to call you towards a balance, but showing you you're not going to miss out on, through your compromise, you're not going to miss out on what you need. And Spirit is highlighting the physical. So maybe it's just like, okay, the soft boys, soft girls, that's not your desired aesthetic, but I don't feel like Spirit's going to miss the mark. Spirit's like, let me cook. Love song, it says, let love's melody inspire your dance together, harmony, rhythmic, and in sync. So Spirit is trying to bring you in sync with this person. Spirit could be leading you to this person. And it's all about harmony, the balance of the masculine and the feminine, not just one or the other. We have exploring. It says testing the waters or still looking for the right one, searching, and another path. So yeah, you could be on a path right now that's not exactly in alignment with what you're looking for, and Spirit's kind of trying to reel it in and bring you back to a space where you can have what you're looking for and what you need, all in the same package. Spirit, is this someone that they know? We got the Four of Swords reversed, so it's giving this is not someone that you know or that you've seen before. We got the Two of Wands reversed. Yeah, this isn't one of your current options, and we have the Ace of Cups here. So Spirit is saying clearly this is Ace of Cups, a reflection of the self-love you will give to yourself by disengaging with people who are Two of Wands reversed, not willing to compromise with you, not willing to see your side of it, who are too stuck and maybe just selfish and stuck in their own energy. But with that Four of Swords Swords reversed, Two of Wands reversed, no, this is not a familiar person. It could be a familiar face, like someone you've literally seen like, you know, a few times, or someone who's, you know, been in your orbit some way, somehow. But definitely not someone that you've dated or given a chance or tried to cultivate something with. This would be someone you definitely haven't tried to do that with yet. Spirit, how is this coming together? How is this relationship coming together? How are they meeting, or how are things coming to fruition here? Well, we do have the World card that just came out reversed, and then we have the Tower, and then we have the Ace of Swords reversed. So that's what we've been talking about. Spirit is saying, let it fall. Let it fall. Let it fall. That's just the overwhelming message that I get. The World card reverse is saying that, okay, I've lived life a certain kind of way, or I've seen it or wanted it with this person, this specific person that I have on my mind, or maybe even an archetype, a specific archetype that I haven't been able to attract for whatever reason, or a specific archetype that it just never ends up working out with, but that I really desire. And Spirit is saying, let's let go of that archetype, or let's let go of that situationship. World card reverse, let's just let go of whatever isn't working. That's like project abandonment. If you've invested time, energy, or manifestation into someone, Spirit's like, all right, let's discontinue, you know, throwing our coins down the wishing well, and let's just allow Spirit to come from above versus below and bring to us something better. And Ace of Swords, that's like, all right, it's Ace of Swords reversed. I'm going to disengage. I'm going to disengage. This could be a loss in some way to you, not going to lie, because with that Tower card, that does make the energy a bit harsh. Like, Tower moments are like moments that have to happen when we typically resist for a while, or when something has been set to happen for a while. And honestly, Tower moments are not always like on like your fault. Like, sometimes Tower moments just have to happen because it's just divine retribution. It's just divine, you know, Spirit of putting us in an alignment. It's Uranian energy, you know. Creation is typically quite chaotic. So whenever, you know, you have a new planet that is born, it sends out a huge shockwave throughout the entire universe that sometimes we can even pick up on and feel, you know, from here. And that planet or whatever has happened, the planet colliding or being created, is light years away, and we can still feel the reverberations of it. So, you know, sometimes that's just the nature of creation. It's just chaotic. It's messy. It's like divine, chaotic, crazy energy. So it could just be that that is the case here. But with the World card reversed, the Tower, Ace of Swords reversed, Spirit is saying, how is this manifesting? This is manifesting through a major ending, likely one that's a bit messy. And it could solely have to do with you, especially if you're like, okay, listen, Jazz, I'm not dealing with nobody right now. I'm not dating anyone. Who are you talking about? This could be talking about a regeneration of the self. All of this can be on a self level where Spirit is saying, all right, out with the old, in with the new. Let's honor this new aesthetic we've been feeling called to, this new personality, these new views that we've been called to. The places that we're at now are different. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So let's birth it, you know. Seven of Pentacles, she's pregnant on this card. It typically represents like birthing, fertility, something new, creation. And we have the Eight of Pentacles here. So Eight of Pentacles is like, okay, we're actually planting the seeds from, you know, Seven of Pentacles, what we've been kind of investing in and growing and putting our energy into. And with the Seven of Wands reversed, let's put down the burden or even the narrative. It kind of feels like, I keep getting this repeating energy of someone who's like literally actively trying to convince you of something that does not benefit you. So you could be allowing, I would say it's coming from a masculine energy. That's just what I'm feeling, but it's different for everyone. It could be like a toxic, you know, feminine in your ear, but I feel like there's a narrative going around that you keep hearing and it does not apply to you. And Spirit is telling you to stop responding to it. I actually just saw the other day that there is an expansion to like the 4B movement, for an example, and it's like 5B, 6B, and one of the new Bs is, they said they ain't even talking to the masculines. I was so blown. I was like, whoa, why didn't I never think of that? Like, you could literally just disengage. I was like, I felt like they gave me permission. I was like, wait, can I just like literally not engage? Is that an option? Like, you mean to tell me that when someone comes to me with their opinion, I literally don't have to respond? I don't have to give them my energy? Oh my God, I was so blown away. I was like, whoa, why didn't I never think about that? So, you know, it could be something like that where Spirit is telling you to like literally just disengage. And with that Ace of Swords that came up with that World card reverse and that Tower, yeah, absolutely. There is a battle. There is a fight that Spirit is calling you to put down. It's no longer your responsibility. You can't save them. We got the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Spirit's like, these are people who don't understand, and it's kind of like pouring into an empty pot, you know, pouring into a pot with a crack at the bottom. So this is your era of taking care of yourself. Spirit is bringing this together for you. Spirit, what else can you tell us for group 3? What do they need to know? Yeah, we got number 29, the imprisonment card here. 29 could be significant to you in some way, or it could be like your current age or your next age. Yeah, look at this, like replacing out with the old in with the new. That is totally the theme for you. We have number 29, imprisonment, and then we have the mature man, the house, and the pathway here. So this is what you're trying to, you know, you're being called to free yourself from whatever is holding you back. You likely know what that is at this point. For some of you who aren't dealing with anyone, or you don't have any family or even friends in your ear trying to dissuade you from what you believe or the direction you're trying to go, then I would say this is likely your own self-sabotaging voice in your head telling you, no, don't do that. Just continue to conform, or whatever it is. Stay where you are. Don't take that leap of faith. We have the mature man. So it looks like you're looking for like a strong masculine and feminine energy, or that could be your energy. And you're looking for like, okay, listen, if that's what you're looking for, you definitely got it. We got the blacksmith, the farmer, the chef. That's giving strong airport dad energy. This is the person who you would want to be in a connection with. This is a masculine you can be proud of for sure. And we have the house here. So Spirit may be calling you to move home. And I feel like that may actually be happening through this relationship versus you actually being called to move now. You would know if that was like a message that had been given to you. It would be something that has been on your mind already for a while now. But Spirit may be calling you rather to disengage from like your family, your roommates, not allowing them to frustrate you, now allowing, you know, them to make your day-to-day miserable as you're moving forward in this, you know, connection that's going to bless you with different housing as well. So I feel like it's more about disengaging from the imprisonment and whatever is kind of like lowering your energy. But I do see expansion through the home. And then we got the pathway card, a little 11-11 moment. So Spirit is saying, this is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to open up a pathway for you, and you need to go straight through the pathway. If you've ever seen like Shang-Chi, this reminds me of like the point where they're in the forest and it only opens to the village on one day and for literally one moment. And you have to know exactly the directions once you're in that forest to get there, because the forest is always changing. That is a perfect depiction of this existence. It's always changing. There's these micro different things that are happening that are shifting the path. So you could get a message a year ago that no longer applies because it's like, well, that path is actually not open anymore. So Spirit's giving you like a small opening. It's going to be as clear as day, and just make your move. All right. We have ascending the mountain, embracing enthusiasm, and in the flow. So Spirit's definitely trying to help you get used to being open to new things. Spirit could have you trying new things at this time, trying to get you open to being in flow and random unexpected things coming up and surrendering to it. So Spirit could be working with you on different things kind of coming into your life that are unexpected, and kind of like giving you some experience with making it normal to roll with the punches. Everything is smooth sailing at the bottom and in the flow. Embracing enthusiasm says shout to the heavens with happiness. So there is something big coming that you'll definitely be grateful for. And then we have ascending the mountain. It says keep going forward. That's what I got for you, group 3. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that is what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 4 with the Finch Knight and the Xmas Elf Tarot, this is your reading, tapping in to see, okay, who is aiming for your heart and love? Who really wants you? Who will be pursuing you, coming towards you with a love offer? Where will it go? All that good stuff. Spirit, for group 4 with the Finchonite, please show us who is aiming for their heart. For group 4, who is aiming for their heart? Okay, we got a big stack that came out right away. So right away, I feel like this person has a good mix of creative energy and like outlets, but also this is someone who's kind of like, we have the Avenger card here. This person may not have been raised with the best circumstances. They may not come from a rich family. They may not come from even a rich, place geographically that is super wealthy and abundant with resources. But I feel like this person in a very strong me versus me energy, so determined. I wish I could figure out the name of the song that I'm hearing. It's by Don Tolliver, and he says, I was moving shiesty in all black. If you know, you know, and let me know. But I'm hearing that song, and the song, it sounds so ominous. It sounds so ominous. It's like, ooh, that's the song you put on when you're in the gym. It's like grind time, game time energy. I have it on Spotify, but I have so many songs on Spotify. I'm not going to be able to find it quickly, so I'm not going to be able to find it, but you can just look that up. I was moving shiesty in all black, I'm pretty sure is the lyric, and I know that Don Tolliver is on the song, but I'm hearing that now. So right away, this person has a very strong, powerful energy. We have the Captain card here. This person is a leader. This person could also spend a lot of time on the water. They could have a boat. They could like boating. They could even have a history like in the Navy where they've, served in that branch. But that's definitely giving me strong leader energy. This feels like someone who doesn't do what society tells you to do. This feels like someone who has their own thoughts, their own beliefs, and their own personal power. Their personal power or their stature in this life, it does not come from their job. It does not come from really any external source. It comes from them. This person sees how you can overcome things and become even more powerful. So, whoa, I just get such a strong energy from them right away. We have the engineer and the educator, so this could be their literal day job, but I'm feeling it in much more of a symbolic kind of way. So if it applies, you'll see that as you connect with this person more and more. But the engineer, very creative person, the educator, someone who cares about also leveling up other people. So when it comes to their friends, when it comes to their family, you could even meet this person just passing by, compliment them, end up in one of those conversations. Like some people are just like that. They end up talking to everybody. If you have that personality, or this person has that personality, you can end up just striking a conversation with this person out of nowhere, and all of a sudden they're giving you all this knowledge, all this help through what you talked about in just a few seconds or through just their observations. So this is a very strong person with a lot of personal power, and someone who's also very dedicated to helping other people and providing for other people. We have the barber here, so that could be one of their side hustles, or they could be someone who has very nice hair. They could be someone who cuts their own hair or cuts their friends and family's hair. Now, with all that being said, we got some more creative stuff here. We have the dancer. We have the writer. So it's like this person, they're tapped into their inner world. They're tapped into their creativity. Even their dancing, the way that I'm seeing it, it looks like the kind of dancing that would be done around a fire for like a tribal festival or for a ritual. It feels like that. It feels very powerful and with a reason. So this person tapping in, they got a good mix of like the left brain, more logical, more dedicated, ambitious, and the right brain, more creative, more free, flowing, fun. You can meet this person as you're dancing. You can meet this person in a writer setting as well. And then we have the chef. One thing about me, I love somebody who can cook because I love to get my grub on, okay? I love to eat. Yes, I do. Cancer tings per. One thing about me, I'm eating. I'm not ladylike when I got my plate of wings. Get out my face, okay? I'm eating. I don't care. I'm not taking it home. I'm eating it right now. So you just gonna have to get into it or you ain't. One thing about me, I eat. But we have the chef card here, so you know, all jokes aside, this person, they love to provide for people. They love to cook for people. They're a chef. They're someone who cooks. And like I said, that could be their day job. They could do this in an official setting. But I feel like it's much more symbolic, where it's like this person is a provider, someone who cooks for themselves, someone who takes care of themselves and their health. Spirit, so for group 2, what is the nature of this connection? Or sorry, group 4, maybe you were called to group 2. For group 4 with the Finchonite, what is the nature of this connection, or where will it go? Ooh, you know what? That's very interesting. We got the Fine Romance card. I did not expect that to come out with a person like this. Fine Romance is like fine dining. It's luxury. It's an abundance of money. So perhaps this person owns their own business, or they're someone who is someone who doesn't spend a whole lot of money. You know, they could be that kind of person that saves a lot of money, so they have an abundance of extra money that they can invest in you or give to you or provide in the relationship. Fine Romance, it says caught up in a whirlwind of emotions and promises, mystery and attraction. So I'm seeing this is one of those connections that blows you away. We got flying high, and we have love stories here. Flying high, it says feeling infatuated or having an intense affair, starry-eyed and passion. So there's a lot of a passion, a lot of emotion. It feels very raw, this connection. We got love stories. It says communicating and saying what needs to be said, tough love and having truth talks. So this is someone who definitely they keep it real. You know, tapping into their energy, I'm really not getting their you know, like I said, it's feeling like them versus them. I don't feel like they have an aggressive personality or anything like that. So I feel like this is more about you being able to say your true thoughts and opinions to this person, because it's kind of like, you know, you avoid certain topics like religion or just your worldviews. I actually just went to a party the other day and they brought up like, you know, everything going on, you know, in politics, and it's just like, hang it up already. This is a party, you know, and yeah, I can speak from experience. So it feels like this person is someone that you can be honest with. Yeah, we got the needs tending card. So you could be triggered or they could be triggered. Both of you can be kind of like negatively affected by the world or what has been put on you in some way, whether that's through family or whether that's through society or like school, church hurts. You guys can work through that and talk through, you know, all of that together. We have needs tending. So I see a lot of emotional support. We have the future here. We love that. That lets us know that this is likely something to be long-term. And we have endless love, something that could be permanent. Needs tending, it says paying more attention to your love life to get results, nourishing dating and responding. So this is about being much more involved with the process in a hands-on kind of way. Maybe you've allowed yourself to get wrapped up in emotions before. And I feel like this situation, this relationship has like the perfect relationship juice to get you kind of wrapped up again. But I feel this person will help bring you back to the present moment and to take things slow. Also, you having deep conversations with this person will naturally in itself slow you down because it brings you out of that kind of magical, you know, just wanting to feel everything and just kind of into, wow, like, no, we're, you know, connecting on a deeper level than that, than just the feelings of it all. We have the future. It says finding a long-term harmonious relationship coming soon and commitment. So yes, I am seeing this lead to long-term commitment for you and endless love, even forever thing. It says this could be the one that you have waited to love forever. It says engagement, wedding, and commitment. So two of these cards talking about commitment, one of them long-term, one of them talking about like a higher level of commitment like engagement and even marriage. All right. So we have open chapter and graceful dance. Open chapter, it says there are still pages to write, so make them great. Revisiting, enjoying, and keep going. So it seems like there's some things that you didn't get on your love list when you manifested your last, connection. I just saw 1010. And also, things that you didn't get in terms of qualities, things that you didn't get to do as far as things that you want to do with your partner. And then also some of you have kind of just pivoted and started to focus on career or other things. And this is Spirit saying, okay, the door to love is still open. So let's go ahead and slide through here and let's, follow through on this chapter. We have the graceful dance. It says lifting each other up during both high and low times, inspiring and holding your footing. So it seems like this is a very genuine long-term connection. That is the love offer. That is the nature of this. Something long-term, something worthwhile, something meaningful, the person you've been waiting for. All right, Spirit for group 4. So how is this coming together? How is this manifesting? Well, we got the Lovers card here and the Ace of Wands. Ooh, I love that. Ooh, and the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. That is amazing energy. So this is, first of all, a call to action. Spirit is saying, Seven of Cups, there's multiple people that you can manifest that would be good for you. You, Ace of Wands, take some time soon to set some intention. I have manifestation candles on my Etsy shop. You might need something bigger than that, though, if you have like a whole list of things. That's more spell work. But you can take some time to do your own ritual or whatever, you feel like doing on your end. But take some time to set intention for what you're looking for in love. Take some time to affirm to Spirit, what are the qualities that you already know that you want and need, or what are the circumstances, or, whatever it is. Let Spirit know what it is that you're looking for. And we have the Lovers card here. Spirit is saying, I got your back tenfold. I will bring that to you. Just tell me what you're looking for. Now that Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck, that's almost a bit eerie, because that Spirit saying, listen, divine, great love comes in multiple flavors. So I can bring you, there are multiple people who can fit this, who can foot the bill. So let me cook. And that could even be a sign that Spirit will bring multiple options to you. So, take some time to set intention and say what you're looking for so that Spirit can just bring that one. But I am feeling kind of like a marriage season or long-term partnership season energy for you, group 4, where Spirit is kind of bringing in different things into your life to kind of see what sticks or to see where you're at. So communication is necessary. Communication would be very beneficial at this time. We got the Tower card at the bottom of the deck, so it definitely feels like things are going to shift and move around. We do have Judgment reversed in the Eight of Cups here, so the Tower card could be to a current relationship that you're already in. Now, if your relationship is going well, this could be you reaching a new level. But if this, what we were talking about before, doesn't it also describe your person? We did get the Seven of Cups, talking about multiple options. So Spirit could very much so bring a new romantic interest and stir the pot. Even as you're in a relationship and it's looking like, Eight of Cups, Judgment reversed, that would be a call to remove yourself from a current relationship, or that you'll choose to. So listen, that's what I'm seeing with that one. But we do have the Six of Swords reversed and the Knight of Wands reversed. So what I'm getting is there is something that's currently in your life that isn't working. So that could be a current relationship, or that could be what you're currently asking for. Honestly, you can leave it open-ended. That's something you could do with just like a candle on my shop, is just affirming, okay, Spirit, send me my divinely guided partner. Now, if you have a list of a bunch of things that you're wanting to manifest in a partner, that's more spell work. That needs a bigger ritual, much more ritual in itself. But if it's like, okay, you know what? I am ready to open myself up to what Spirit has for me. Even if you do it on your end, you could do something more small and just kind of affirm and spend some time with Spirit. Really, it could probably be done in, maybe 10 minutes if you really put your heart into it, especially if you're not working with a bunch of tools, just to kind of pour your heart out to Spirit and let Spirit know, like, okay, I'm ready. Just send me the person that you see is best for me. I trust you. I believe you, and I'm ready. But there is, with that Six of Swords, Knight of Wands reverse, Eight of Cups, Judgment reverse, there's a clear energy that something or someone isn't fitting in your life anymore or isn't working, so they may slowly but surely get phased out. I feel like that would be kind of best case scenario, so it's not super intense or intrusive, so it doesn't feel like too much. But we did have that Tower at the bottom of the deck, so it could be more like, ooh, a big shift that kind of happens. You yourself, though, seem to be in a very favorable position. We have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. So this person will likely make their move towards you first. It's just about Spirit kind of getting you guys in the same place at the same time. Queen of Wands, though, I will say, is a very spicy energy. She don't like to wait. So if that sounds like you, that's your energy. That's Aries energy. You could be called to, you know, do your big one and just kind of get things moving. Because one thing about that Aries energy, it's not waiting for nobody. It's getting what's theirs, okay? And we got the Page of Cups. So Spirit, you could be calling you to a new creative pursuit. We did get the dancer, the writer, and even the chef that came out. So Spirit could be calling you to a cooking class, a writing class, or to a dance class. And that could be, in fact, where you meet this person. So I would say just be open to, you know, where Spirit is leading you and how Spirit is working in your life. And it's good for you to focus on Queen of Wands, setting intention on what you do want, and Queen of Pentacles, focusing on career, focusing on money, stability. What else can you tell us for group 4? We have the Mature Woman, card number 6. So you could be that mature woman looking for your person, looking for that person who gets it. That person who's also on your energy, like in alignment with your energy. Oh my goodness, we got so many cards coming up talking about money now. We have Unexpected Income, card number 27, and we have Sun and Wealth, card number 11. So if you're getting any of those numbers at this time, take them as angel number confirmations. Unexpected income coming towards you, sudden wealth. You could be getting money through this connection, through this person, or a sudden influx of money could give you the resources that aligns you with this person. So say you've been wanting to move for the longest, or say you've been wanting to travel for the longest. That's one of my personal goals at this time. I want to do some more traveling. So with that sudden wealth card, Spirit is saying, well, I may just go ahead and come through with the coins for you to get it. And for you, group 4, we're doing your love reading. So that is also going to be heavily connected to you meeting your person romantically. So you get that extra little special sauce here. We got the main female that came up as well with the Mature Woman, card number 2. So we got 6 and 2 here. Strong feminine energy coming through now. So Spirit may be calling you to really consider yourself to be the main character, but not in a way where it's kind of like egoic or where everything is about you, but just to focus on yourself so that you can manifest, you know, what's best for you, and also more about putting yourself first instead of feeling like, well, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that because what's going to happen to this person. Spirit is saying, you know, being the main female, the main character, the main feminine energy is more about taking care of yourself. You know, the mother, if she's pulled in all different directions, all of her energy gets depleted. And then everybody's like, why is mom in a bad mood? Really? You're going to order a pizza? And it's like, do you know what I had to do today? So I'm hearing that song, Toil and Labor. You make me do too much labor. You could be in that energy, group 4, and Spirit is trying to take you out of that and make you the center focus, even when it comes to how you're investing your own energy. And we have Toil and Labor here. Oh my goodness, I wasn't even looking at that card. So we have Toil and Labor and the message here. Spirit is sending you a message, maybe even through your body, like your physical vessel, some sort of ailment, that you are overworked, group 4. Overworked and underpaid. And Spirit is giving you a divine message with that. Toil and Labor, card number 38, message number 7. You could be seeing those as, you know, repeating numbers and confirmations as well. But with this message card, Spirit is saying, I'm sending you a powerful message about this work that you've been doing. And I'm also bringing you a solution to this toil and labor that everyone has been expecting of you, entitled to, and almost requiring of you. We're getting out of that. We're moving out of that era. It's so clear. Spirit's like, we're moving on from that era. You're no longer going to be the person doing all the toil and labor for everyone else, even when it comes to the dating process and always having to plan things and pull things together. We're moving out of that. You're maturing. You're considering yourself as the main female, the main feminine energy, allowing yourself to be in your feminine energy and being taken care of. And you're being blessed with some financial provision that's going to make things very easy for you moving forward. So that's what I got for you, Group 4. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon.